Hello again, welcome back to Let's Play Trauma. So in the last video, we finished the first level of the first dream, the next hurdle, and after we rescued the teddy bear, we were shown a cinematic that showed our main character. Don't know what her name is. Let's make up a name for her. I'll let you guys decide. Yeah? Come up with a name for her. Eleanor. How do you like that? Do you like Eleanor? Until you guys vote, it's gonna be Eleanor. Okay, so we saw Eleanor in the hospital, and she was talking about having an exam that she'd been studying for a really long time. Okay, so that level seemed to be really centered around her school life, her university life, her academic life. She seems very, very dedicated and devoting a lot of her time, very serious into her academics. And she looked like she was in pretty bad condition. I don't know if it showed it. Shoot, I don't want to give anything away. Okay, well, never mind. She didn't look like she was in very good shape. We saw a flash of an MRI machine during the opening cinematic. We saw some MRI images, okay? So she's recovering, and they don't know how long it's going to be. But don't you think that it's interesting that her priority is to go take her exam? Okay. And she also seems to think that, what did the doctor say? The doctor said you should focus on getting better. Or we don't know if that was a doctor or not. We didn't see. It was just a male voice. It could have been a parent. It could have been a significant other, a friend, or a doctor. And he said you should focus on getting well. And she responded with, "Am I not doing that?" Which is kind of interesting. That's kind of an odd phrase. You should focus on getting better. It's not... when you think about it, if you focus on getting better, is it going to help you get better any faster? Honestly. I don't think so. But it's a saying, I understand what he means. He means that your main priority should be your own well-being, your health right now. And, you should worry about other things after that's secured. Probably what he means. What people mean when they say that. Anyways, there was something else I wanted to mention, but slipped my mind, of course. Right, the title of this dream was The Next Hurdle. It was about her teddy bear being wedged under her weight. The next hurdle. So, the next hurdle, it has to do something. Keep in mind, it has something to do with her school life, because everything in that dream, everything that she mentioned was revolving around her academic life. Maybe the next hurdle was, I don't know, just start brainstorming. The next exam, right? The exam that she was looking forward to. The next hurdle. Maybe she's, that's the way that her mind works. She's always looking for the next challenge and pushing herself forward and progressing and progressing. She, her first day of school, that picture, working on her thesis, that's a hurdle. She overcame that hurdle. The car accident, that's a hurdle she's going to have to get over. And then after that, there's going to be more and more hurdles. I don't know, just brainstorming, free thinking. Okay, ready? We're going to start the next one, entitled Following Role Models. One thing I want to note is that this game basically deletes everything you've done almost every time you shut down the program. As you can see, it wiped everything away, but never fear, it has no effect on the rest of the game until I think you finish everything. But I'll be sure to, take care of everything. Don't worry. But, right, it may just be every time you restart your computer. I restart my computer fairly frequently, so that may be why. Let's go ahead and jump into following Romal's discoveries. Looks like we got 9 photos to find. Catch the ghost. Ghost! Ghost! Oh boy, hope it's not scary. I cannot do scary, guys. Not do scary. But at least I got my Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Oh yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Ben & Jerry's. Just so that you guys know, it's everything but the. That's the flavor. The flavor is called everything but the. Of course, it's alluding to everything but the kitchen sink. It's so delicious. Oh, start!
This is the dream where I am chasing a ghost.
Now my tongue is numb and I'm gonna be talking funny because ice cream's cold. Okay, chasing a ghost, huh? Alright, well, that's interesting. Why would you be chasing a ghost? This looked like an abandoned warehouse. Just initial thoughts, right? What does this look like?
Grass everywhere. Since I started chasing ghosts, I neglected this place.
Construction equipment, digging equipment it looks like. Old rundown building with some graffiti falling apart it looks like.
When I was a child, I didn't like playing with dolls.
Oop.
I preferred building towers.
Preferred building towers. Let's say something about her personality. What is this? Box? Looks like we got a little... Oh! Why is it doing that? Looks like it's got a little drain here, question mark. Let's see if maybe this question mark... Oh! What the... That's not me. Okay, that's gonna be bothersome. Let's see if maybe this will do something. No, it does not. Okay, well, hey, can we turn around from this position?
It seems like I have always been chasing that ghost. I even forgot who he is.
But you seem to know that it's a he. That's something, at least. There he is. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. What do we got here?
When I was little, the ghost used to be a different person. I would collect pictures of him on a wall, like trophies.
Ha! Posters. The eyes are censored out, so that you can't tell who they are. We have a new icon.
I can capture the ghost like this. I just need him to stand still.
You can catch him. Alrighty. So we're chasing a ghost. The ghost is, what did she say? Used to be somebody else. Used to put pictures of him on her wall.
I used to be able to get up there somehow. I don't think I will be able to now.
So you should be asking yourself questions. You get answers from asking questions, guys. Simple things that seem to make no sense. What do you start making sense of them from is by asking questions. What the hell does she mean? She used to be able to get up there. Well, why would she want to get up here? Huh? She thinks that she can't get up there anymore now. So what's different? What's different that she was able to get up there before and now she isn't? Was she younger? Was she more agile? Is there something now blocking her way? Just start asking questions, and as you do that, continue asking questions, and as you learn more details, hopefully things will start to fit together. It's just to get your brain working. We got an elusive photo up here.
I can paint this symbol to move back.
Oh, for goodness sake, we already knew that. We already knew that. You're useless. Absolutely useless. There are so many nodes in this one. There's so many. I want to make sure I didn't... What? I want to make... Here we go. I thought I missed one. Oh, it's the same thing. Oh, see, there's two different nodes. Here's a node. Here's a node. Different angle. Okay, well, here's a node. Here's a node. You guys see that? It's very confusing. Okay. So, we're observing our environment. She's chasing a ghost. She said something about the grass. I don't remember what she said, but since I played this a few times... I think she said, actually, let me go look at it so that I can say it correctly. Alright, so what she actually said is there's grass everywhere. Since she started chasing ghosts, she's neglected this place. Neglected it. Isn't that a strange thing to say? Is this an old playground of hers? This looks like it might be a dock, but we can't really tell at this point. Since she started taking since she started chasing ghosts. Think about that, guys. So this is in her mind, right? Because this is a dream. This is a dream. Remember that. Oh, here we go, elusive photo.
It's a photo with one of those lens flares on it. People sometimes claim they are ghosts.
Alright, so looks like a tunnel, looks like a street, looks like a light, looks like a something. So we're gonna write down tunnel, light, catch. Alright. So is this just gonna lead us back? Oh, it's just gonna lead us back. How confusing. You just don't know where it's gonna lead you, ever. Kinda confusing. Alright, turn. 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 Okay, moving forward. Oh! Can kinda make the outline of somebody's face. Looks like a young man. Kind of.
What a magnificent place. Or have I forgotten about it?
Alright, so if this is a construct of Eleanor's mind, you have to wonder, why does it look like this? It looks run down. It looks like it may be a shipyard. This looks like it might be a rock quarry back here. We got what looks like a dock over a pond or a canal or something. Warehouses, construction equipment, a crane, train stuff. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this. It's nighttime. You'll remember that in the last stage, in the last stream, it was also nighttime. He's moving, okay? So, this stream, what was it called? Following role models? Following role models. We're chasing a ghost. We're talking about a place that she forgot about and she let go neglected. Let's try to make sense of this by moving forward. I already have some ideas, but I'm gonna... Oop. Okay, so we got a... Okay, we got a note here. What? There. There. Oh, there's so many nodes. Well, let's just make a complete circle, eh? Alright. Nothing to see here. More lights. Nothing really interesting to see here. Nothing really to see here. Oh. We're like changing camera angles at like 20 degrees here. Bush. Fantastic. Grass. Yay. Love looking at grass. Interesting looking weeds there. I'm sure that's very insightful. Sarcasm. Let's not do that. Oh!
These machines were meant to do some heavy work, but they are of no use for catching ghosts.
Huh. Oh, hey.
I found a photo of a storm cloud. When you hold it upside down, it looks like a whirlpool.
Hey, we've seen that before. Do you guys remember that? I remember that, so we're gonna write down storm and drain. Still don't know what drain refers to, but sure, we'll find that out later. Oh! Is this a crane? Looks like a crane. It's supposed to do heavy lifting. Guys, that's what she said. But it's of no use for catching ghosts. Did I already did that. Okay, sorry, excuse me. Get a little disoriented. Alright, let's go over here. Hey! It's a weight ball seed thing. Is there a teddy bear under it? No. No teddy bear. No teddy bear under it. That's weird. There's only two directions we can look at it from. Oh, we jumped ahead. We jumped ahead. Turn around. See anything? Oh, is this a playground? Look at that. Look at that, guys. Bars. More equipment. We're just kind of going along. Oh, here we go. Oh, I almost missed that. Take a look at that. Another.
I wasn't into music until my mom bought me my first album.
Music. Music. Okay. So we're talking about music and ghosts and role models and places that I'm kind of going for places from childhood that you've neglected. What's this? I just looked over here, didn't I? Just let me double check. I don't want to miss any nodes. Oh, here's a node. Here's another node. I don't want to click on the photo. Okay. Just the backside of a crane. Yay! Backside of a crane. Wonderful. Oh! Right there.
It's so embarrassing remembering your childhood idols. What did I admire them for?
Childhood idols. That looks like a musician because it looks like he has a guitar strapped to him. He looks like he's in a spotlight. Okay, so we're talking about childhood idols. Yeah? She's talking about music, how she didn't really care about music until she got her first album. Okay. Never mind. Ghost, where are you going?
I remember getting close. Chasing him gave me a sense of purpose.
Creepy. How many do I have? 6 of 9. Oh boy, I'm missing a bunch. Come on. Come on. I'm missing. How am I missing so many? Sorry guys, excuse me. I haven't played this so many times that I haven't memorized. But, oh. I'm missing something. I'm missing something, sorry. Go back. Whoa! Hey!
I can draw this symbol to turn around.
Oh, we already knew that, you Trixie. Okay. Oh, that's Trixie. You know what? Now I'm gonna go back and just go retrace my steps, thinking that'll be on the backside of some stuff. No. Do you see anything? You guys see anything? We already looked up here. We already looked over there. Oh. Don't see anything. Alright. Fine. Nothing to be seen over there. Let's follow him. Where's he going? Does it say train yard? Okay. It started to look like a playground for a while.
But even a ghost can have a moment of weakness.
Even a ghost can have a moment of weakness. I guess we could capture him right now. But I have a feeling that capturing them is going to end everything. I don't want to do that because I haven't
Following his steps, at some point I realize I'm going in circles. I need to find an end to this.
Did I just miss this? Was this here all along?
Can draw this symbol to turn right.
I always miss just one. Well, give me a moment, guys, and I'll go find it for you. Alright, guys, I found it, Trixie little thing. You have to examine every angle of everything that you can see. So we're gonna go look up here, and you can look at it from this angle. I believe this is the one that I forgot.
The photo seems to be damaged. It looks like a ghost.
Photo seems to be damaged. Okay, ghost. Catch. So we're gonna write down, what does that look like? Sign, ghost, and catch. Alright. Now I think our work here is done, except we gotta find a way out of here. And if you keep following the ghost, well, he just leads us back to the beginning, and she basically tells us that we've been going around in circles. We have to find a way to end this. Okay, so we learned a new sign, and we can catch our ghost with it, but he has to be sitting still. Earlier she said that even ghosts show moments of weakness. So let's go ahead and capture this ghost. No?
Capture the ghost, but I realized the only thing holding this place together was my own ambition. So I let go.
Whoa. He's gone. And the building's blasting off. And falling down.
What about your parents?
They used to be my role models.
They aren't anymore?
I don't know. They have aged since then.
I think parents are never too old to be role models for their children.
But what if I am too old?
Alright guys, so that's the ending for second level. As you can see, we have completed the main ending, Catch the Ghost. So rather than to kind of lead you guys to my conclusion, I'll just let you know what my conclusion is, because the other way around is just far too complicated, I think. So I made some notes for myself so I know what points to cover. Alright, what do I think that's about? Pretty bizarre. But I think the ghost represents a role model that Eleanor has pursued throughout her life, wanting to be like that person, him. Her saying that he was a different person before, I guess when she was younger, means that either she's changed role models throughout her life, or that it was one person, it's been the same person, but they've changed into a different person throughout their life, or that they changed as a person. The fact that it says that the only thing holding everything together was her ambition, maybe that's her ambition to be like him, to be like her role model. The fact that the role model is a ghost could perhaps mean that they weren't really real. The idea that she had in her mind of that person wasn't real. And a ghost, it's kind of like you can't really capture a ghost. She's chasing it, and that symbolizes her trying to become like that person, or trying to surpass them, whatever. But because it's a ghost, it's not real. Maybe it represents that she had a different view of somebody than what they really were. Or maybe it just means that she can never be like that person. In any case, I think that that's unattainable for her. Okay, and then in the cinematics, he said, what'd you say? Her parents used to be her role models, and why not? Well, they've aged since then. Well, yeah, they'll do that. So they'll never be. The man said they'll never be too old to be a child's role model, but she thinks that she might be too old. Think about that. Does that mean that she thinks she's too old to have dreams? Is she too old to look up to somebody? Maybe it's a matter of maturity. She thinks that she's at an age where she shouldn't be looking up to people anymore. She should be good enough, or mature enough, or established enough, or successful enough to not need to look up to anybody anymore. Maybe that's it. Her parents are her role models. She said that they've aged since then. Does that mean that in aging they've lost the qualities that she used to admire? Is that what she's implying? We don't know. Okay, and then everything fell apart. That's weird. I think when everything fell apart, when the ghost shattered, was maybe reflecting her realization that she's not going to be able to attain. She's not going to be able to reach the level that her role models was. She's never going to be like them. And she sounded very pessimistic when she said, oh, you don't remember why they admired them to begin with, when they had the picture of the rock star or whoever it was. Okay. we're going to be moving on, and I will see you then in the next video. So join me then. We're going to be seeing what they expect. Bye-bye.